The consensus has been in Amanda Nunes, the greatest female MMA fighter of all time and one of the best fighters, period. But the numbers speak for themselves. In UFC history among female fighters, Nunes has recorded the most wins, finishes, first-round wins, and title fight wins. Her current 10-fight win streak is also the longest in women's UFC history and is just 2 fights shy of tying Khabib's active win streak. As we welcome in our ESPN MMA analyst, Paul Felder, here on SportsCenter. Paul, her resume is speaking volumes, and it's hard to argue against her, but she is human. What's going to be key for Nunes tonight?
Well, I think it's really going to be key to keep this fight on the feet, use her boxing. She's so powerful. I mean, you've seen it in Cyborg fight. She wasn't even counted into that fight. Everybody thought Cyborg's going to knock her out. She goes in there and dusts her, makes her face plant. So for her, I think she's got to use her superior striking, in my opinion. She's a much better boxer, much better kickboxer. Use her footwork, use her kicks, attack the legs, and keep it in a space where I feel she can be dominant, and that's on the feet.
Now, she's going to be taking on Felicia Spencer, who isn't your typical UFC title contender. Heck, she's a high school math teacher, teaches algebra to be exact, but man, is she tough. How do you think she can pull off this upset?
Listen, whenever you're facing somebody like Amanda Nunes, you can't go in there and be shy, right? You're trying to take this title from her. You've got to bring the fight to her. You can't sit back with a champion like Nunes. You've got to be aggressive, and I think she's got to try to attack her on the feet. She's got to mix it up. She's got to try to box with her to close that distance, to get it into a grappling range. Because Felicia Spencer, when she's on top, her ground and pound is vicious. Her submissions are really on point. And, I mean, Amanda Nunes is a fantastic grappler, but this is where she could have a shot, is on the ground. So you got to go attack the champion, bring the fight to her, and let her know, listen, I'm not here to just be a stepping stone so that you can get all these accolades and rack up these belts. You got to let her know from the opening bell that you are here for war and you are here to take that belt from her.
P, who do you got in this one?
That being said, I do think that the Lioness is going to take this one. I think Amanda Nunes is just so polished. She's so confident right now. She's been training so hard, and she's used to this spotlight. She's been there so many times. She's faced the baddest women on the planet. I just think she has the superior striking and the knowledge, just, you know, her well-roundedness in MMA. Even if Felicia gets this fight to the ground, I feel that Nunes is so good down there as well. She could end this fight whether it's in a grappling situation or on the feet, but I see her using that boxing, using those hands, and making it a long night. And I do think it'll be a long fight. I think it will go into the 4th and 5th rounds, but I see Nunes getting that hand raised for sure.
Cannot wait. Once again, our MMA analyst, Paul Felder, with what you need to know, getting you set for UFC 250 tonight.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.